I thought Zane left One Direction. I gotta go. Hi there again, Professor Shields. Congratulations on finishing Unit 3 on Psychoanalytic Literary Theory. We're now on to Unit 4, which deals with feminist criticism. And I hope you've had a chance to take a look at the chapter in Tyson. And what I want to do basically is just talk about how you might go about using feminist theory or criticism in a paper. Remember, you have the option for paper 2, you can deal with psychoanalytic theory or you can use feminist criticism. That choice is yours. If you look on pages 114 and 115 of Tyson's chapter, you'll see a series of questions under the section, Some Questions Feminist Critics Ask About Literary Texts. And I just want to talk about the first one a little bit with you, and then I'll give you a sense, I think, of how you might go about writing the paper using feminist criticism. One of the things you can look for is whether or not a text either reinforces or resists patriarchal thinking. Now, patriarchal thinking, as you may already know, and you learn about in Tyson here, is thinking that is male dominant, or patriarchy is a male dominant culture and centers on or around a male point of view. And what you want to do if you read a piece of literature as a feminist theorist is to ask, does this text reinforce patriarchy, reinforce views of patriarchy, or is it resisting patriarchal thinking? And so that's one way to come up with a thesis for the paper, is to decide which side it comes down on. So you would look at the text, you'd look at its subtleties, look at the language, look at the ideas within the text, and decide, does this text seem to be reinforcing a lot of traditional ideas associated with patriarchy and a male-dominant culture? Or is it kind of resisting and pushing back against those ideas in some way? Is it subversive to patriarchy? And that's really one way, as Tyson says, writes about there in the first question, one way to go about tackling the paper. There are plenty of others, and she offers 8 more. So take a look at those and ask yourself, do you think maybe you want to use feminist theory to write this paper? And if I can be of assistance to you, please email me or post a question on the forum, on the discussion board. And if whichever paper you choose to write, again, it's up to you. Whichever one you choose will focus on one of the poems that you read from last week or that optional short story. And again, that's going to be up to you. So let me know if I can be of help, and I will see you again soon.